हमारी दादी हमारी दादी सबकी दुलारी है हमारी दादी हमारी दादी।
एक छोटी बात सुनाऊं। अमृत वेले में जब रोज योग में बैठती हूँ, ये मेरा रोज है, मैं सदैव आप सबके तरफ से 1-2 मिनट बाबा को कहती हूँ। कहा जाता सुमत दे भगवान, बाबा आप सबको सभी को इतनी श्रीमत की शक्ति देते चलो जो सब श्रेष्ठ बने, कोई नीचे नहीं आए। फिर मैं कभी पूछती हूँ क्या ये मेरी प्रेयर में कहती हूँ, ये मेरी शुभ भावना है। सर्वश्रेष्ठ बनो, कोई नीचे नहीं आओ, कोई अपना अथवा बाबा का नाम बदनाम नहीं करो। अति इंद्रिय सुख में रहो, योगी माना अपनी मस्ती में रहो, मौज में रहो, सुख में रहो। कभी करवे बोल बोल के दिल को दुख नहीं हो। कोई कहीं मेरे से कोई पूछते दादी आपसे सहन नहीं, क्या नहीं सहन होता, ये मेरे से सहन नहीं होता, कोई किसको दुख देता, इसमें मैं शायद कमजोर हूँ, ये मेरी वीकनेस हो, मैं किसका दुख नहीं देख सकती, मेरी दिल भर आती है। कोई किसी को दुख देता मेरी दिल भर आती है और नहीं आती है। फिर कभी कभी खुद को मजबूत करती हूँ, परंतु कभी कभी ये मेरी थोड़ी शायद कमजोरी है। कोई किसी को दुख देता वो मेरे से नहीं सहन करता, क्यों देवे। अरे मीठे बोल बोल के दिल खुश करो, दिल को दुख नहीं दो। कोई को दुख देना ऐसे समझती हूँ कि जैसे कि बाबा को दुख मिलता है, क्यों बाबा के बच्चे हैं ना, बाबा के लकी लवली लाल है ना। आज कोई कड़वी सब्जी बने खा सकेंगे नहीं ना, लेकिन टोली मीठी मिलेंगी तो सब खाएंगे ना। तो हम मीठी टोली खावे मीठी मीठी, हम कड़वी चीज किसको न खिलावे, न खाए न खिलावे। और संगम पर अरे क्यों नहीं, कभी कहते दादी तुम सबको ये आइसक्रीम खिला करके खराब करती हो। मैंने कहा अभी न खराब होंगे तो कभी होंगे, खूब खाओ, दिल से खाओ। अरे मधुबन घर में न खाएंगे तो और कहाँ खाएंगे। जो खाओ, क्यों नहीं खाए। बाबा ने कहा दिल खुश मिठाई खाओ, पहली तो खाओ दिल खुश मिठाई, फिर क्यों नहीं। और यहाँ भी ये भी दिल खुश मिठाई खाओ। हमारी तो दिल होती दिल खुश मिठाई खिलावे, रसगोला खिलावे, सब पर कुछ भी है, ये तो एक दिल है। लेकिन मैं तो कहती हूँ क्यों नहीं, जो चाहिए। मधुबन में हम आते ही है होली दुनिया में, होली बनने और होली खेलने। नाचो गाओ खुशी के गीत।
सिंध में एक सितंबर को थी जन्मी, कान्हा भक्ति दादी के मन में थी। 15 बरस की थी बाबा से मिली, मंडली ने जिंदगी बदली। हुआ था दरस शिव नूर का भी, स्वर्ग सी एक नई दुनिया दिखी। रही साथ रब के जो अंत आदि, प्रकाश की मणि है अपनी दादी। वो प्यारी दादी हो न्यारी दादी, सबकी दुलारी है हमारी दादी हमारी दादी।
Shanti. Have a loving intellect in order to become a victorious jewel. Faith in yourself. Keep all your specialities in front of you, and you will have faith in yourself. Do not think about your weaknesses too much, and you will continue to happily move forward. Since the Father is the Almighty Authority, those who hold His hand will definitely reach their destination. Even if you yourself are weak, when your companion is strong, then you will definitely go across. Be victorious with this awareness and also make others the same. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today is day 21. Have a loving intellect in order to become a victorious jewel. Today's topic, faith in yourself. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
ओम शांति। अपने पर फेथ रखने के लिए to have faith in the self, we need to emerge our specialities. Can you all think of your specialities? There are two things. One is speciality in the form of qualities, virtues, and other is in the form of skills. Like you are good in doing this, you are good in doing this. And other is actually, yes, obedient and faithful and humble and sweet, all these virtues. And if you have both, that means you have inner qualities and also some specialities. I think that definitely you progress. And not only that, but your self-trust will definitely then help others also. Look at this one, how she is moving forward. Look at this one, how she is managing so many things. It inspires others. Dadi always used to say that do actions which inspire others. One is we tell people do this or you should do this, or other is they get inspiration from inside and they say, oh, I want to do this. What we call it bhavana. Bhavana comes when you yourself feel like doing something. So, and really when we know it's a family, it's yagya. I always think that in Lokik family, what one doesn't do. Everyone does whatever is needed, they do it. So why not in yagya? Why not in this spiritual family? Why not in our yagya? Anything, these days we have specialty of IT, right? Everyone, computer, IT skills, right? It's a job also, it's yagya seva also. But if I don't have all that, doesn't matter. It's so interesting that if you really have self-trust And one of thing which happens, self-trust, you don't worry. You are not concerned. Recently, we had two issues. We're quite talked about it and got everyone's opinion. But I said, well, with the time, it should solve. And yesterday, both news I got was, it's over suddenly. So listen to the self, have trust, not allow the weak thoughts to come in the mind. As much unshakable you are in your faith in the self, that much there is attainments. Not only that, but then whatever you think, it gets accumulated, makes your thoughts very strong. But if weak thoughts are mixed, we mix lot of things in our thoughts, right? And Dadi just said that if we speak sweet words, nicely, respectfully, it brings happiness. It brings joy, not only to the self, but also to the others. So our homework for tomorrow is, what is it? Faith in yourself. So observe yourself in a very subtle way. What kind of doubts come? What kind of wasteful thoughts come? It's observing yourself, check yourself, and then see how to make them powerful, with faith, stronger. Keep all your specialties in front of you. So Baba says that you will have faith in yourself. Do not think about your weaknesses too much. Too much, right? And you will continue to happily move forward. Since the Father is the Almighty Authority, those who hold His hand will definitely reach their destination. Even if you yourself are weak, when your companion is strong, then you will definitely go across. Be victorious with this awareness and also make others the same. See, we are travelers, cannot leave behind anyone, right? I always see that way, that anyone I have met, it's our family. We have to go along. To go along, we have to get along. I never had any difficulty with anyone. I enjoy people's ideas, personalities, and see how each one is so different, but had been chosen by Baba, right? If Baba has chosen anyone, how can I reject, right? So accepting from the heart each one. Just be lovely and sweet. Every word counts, right? Because it has effect on our image. So as much as possible, we look at our specialties and look at the specialties of others. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Didi. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, Shrin Ben. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. It was so lovely to listen to Dadiji. Her love is so apparent when she's talking. It's so wonderful. When I was listening to her, I was thinking about what Baba said today in the Murli about being a lighthouse.
Mm.
She seems to be so naturally the lighthouse, so naturally. So what is the lighthouse stage? When I see Dadi, I know that that is the lighthouse stage, but how would you describe it?
So when we look at lighthouse, Lokik way, right? So one thing what it does, that light is spinning, right? Constantly. And the tower is very stable. That very, very heavy waves hit the tower, make big sound, but tower is unshakable. So our faith, our love, our purity, that's the tower. It should remain very, very stable. Different scenes of drama in form of different situations, circumstances. But then they are both, not all the time they are adverse and diverse, right? But most of the time they are favorable.
Right.
But our thinking make us seem like everything is so bad. Actually, it is not that bad. If we look at everything. So internally remaining light, one is unshakable, spinning constantly. This is more like Swadarshan Chakradhari. That means move forward, move forward. When we get stuck with anything, it's like whatever happening, either someone said something, it stucks, like we hold on to that. But that moment passed. And actually after 2 days, 3 days, when you think, you say it was not a big thing.
Right.
But at that moment, it like we react and some kind of we are shaken. So double light really is to remain carefree, remaining like past is past, but also it's awareness. It's the spinning of light is more awareness of my own self as light, as so light and lightness, if we
Mhm.
combine, or light and might, if we combine. Sometimes light is there, might is not there. But to have both light and might make you lighthouse. And one should practice this in the morning. You will feel very good. Just be unshakable, strong, stable, and then spin. And in spinning, you can't do it reverse, right? You have to go forward.
Right.
If I know a lot of people say, let's go behind. We say, no, let's go forward. So if you spin and move forward, past is past, everything was beneficial. When sometimes we think, if this wouldn't have happened, and I always say, if this would happen, then this wouldn't have happened. That means there's such a sequence of everything.
Right.
What we doing, what others doing, where I am, why I am. It's always when Baba says it's beneficial, kalyankari, it's always good for you. So if we take that way, then we don't really, nothing sticks to us.
Mm.
Sometimes like certain things just stick to us. That doesn't happen. And then we remain light.
Right.
Gradually you start seeing in eternity what is your part which you are playing. Even externally, whatever part we playing, very limited. But in this whole universe, in Yagya, whatever role I am playing, it's very, very important. So I think that, yeah, lighthouse, double light.
And how do you do service in the lighthouse stage?
See, I don't know how it happens, but I really find that You can't be at all the places, but whenever I see that at some place something right is not going on or energy is stuck, and I don't want to be there because I feel I want to be where everyone is happy, all that. But I will go and be there so that change can happen. So I did that with one place, and it was difficult for me in the sense of, in terms of cleanliness and, all whatever I had to physically. But I said, no, I will do it. And surprisingly, everything changed after that. Everything changed. What was not happening is started happening. And this I am noticing more and more. So I just feel that physically
So,
you can be at one place, right? But you can serve at many places.
okay, that was my question. So you're subtly going, not physically going, but subtly going to these different places.
No, one way is
Because you
physically.
just now said something about the cleanliness of the place. Even subtly, you feel the difference when you subtly go to a place, you feel like, oh,
Oh,
this
yeah,
place. Oh, wow.
both ways, the vibrations of the place, and of course physically also. Like I went somewhere, and so bed sheets were white, clean, but they looked very shabby and all that. And I feel Baba's home should have, I always believe in a very good condition, proper, and it's even so. I like that kind of some one of the sisters. She doesn't understand what's cleanliness. So if you go in her room, something is lying here, something lying here, something everywhere there is something. And I can't take it. I immediately say, just a few things and let it be where they should be. But then she jokingly always says, you like palaces. I said, of course I like palaces because we are getting ready to go to palace. Our sanskar should be so royal, so clean, so neat. Everything, should be like that. But also, we think it's physical, but it reflects your mind.
Absolutely.
Because, like, let's say, one day we were jokingly told one of the brother, Pandava, I said, we coming, to visit. And he was nervous, right? Because so what he did before we come, he put everything under here, under here, and under there. So when we went, we could notice a sock coming out from something. So we all were there, and somebody, just pulled that. Oh, wow. Like in Delhi, it's reality. When a VIP has to come, wherever they have slums or not good areas, they put the wall. And yeah, it's practically. And when they drive, they can't see what is behind
Right,
the
right.
wall. And I know that they really didn't clean anything. They didn't do anything, only put walls. So many people, they is their mind, something is
Yes, definitely.
that reflects their physical, whatever they do, whether they talk or they walk, and all that is our state of mind reflecting
Mhm.
our actions.
Didi, when you're saying the feeling is also, if we clean, then yoga will be easy also. That is the
Mm.
feeling I'm getting. It's not just this is reflecting my mind, but the physical space will again serve me.
Like Dadi Janki, she was so organized. You must have noticed when we have meeting cannot start unless she get us organized.
Yes, everyone
She
has to sit perfectly.
did properly. This chair shouldn't be there. Move it. It's little. So one time we told Dadi, is it possible for you to just come and start meeting? Like we used to joke with her. She said, but if you not sit even properly, how can meeting go on well? I want to see everyone. I
Yeah.
want to see everyone sitting comfortable. That was our, and we knew these are sanskars of perfection.
Yeah, the energy of the place, Dadi would, really feel that.
And perfection, within perfection, there is accuracy also, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You have to be, that is why you all have heard that Baba, one time Toli was being distributed and Baba saw that pieces were big and small. And Baba said, Paul, who made Toli? Who cut it? And then you will see in India, I heard for Rakhi, they made 5,000 almond Toli. And the pieces were same. Pieces were accurate. Because Baba said, it's also the thoughts of one who gives and one who takes. That, oh, I get big one or I get small one. But if you have equal pieces, and since then we have, this foot roll, long one, we keep it there, and the way we cut totally, because accuracy is also very important. If you're not
Absolutely.
accurate, you can't be perfect. So I think external conditions, what we create, we have one sister in Russia, very, very beautiful soul. So they get a very little room in Dadi's cottage, and there are two of them get it, and they two from different. They are sisters in the sense, same country. So the way she puts between bed a little carpet runner, and the way she puts the room, it really looks so good, and everyone feels their area. And so I every time I go, I said, "Can I see?" And even at center where she is, and it's very beautiful, very beautiful. Like people bring gifts. No, people bring like food stuff, right? Now where you put it. So they have one area, one big table. Anyone who brings whatever, they put it there. And then sister or department in charge will put it where it has to go. Otherwise, it's like every little thing. So then they have like a cow, big cow. So everyone puts pennies and cents and whatever in that cow. So every birthday, they open that, once in a month, take out all the coins and they buy the milk to make kheer for the bhog. And then they serve it on birthday. That means they make everything in a very artistic way, beautiful way. And if you look at center around, you really feel joyful. And I say, why can't these simple things can be done, right? But your mind has to be have that beauty and that creativity, that admiration, appreciation. All these qualities bring, very, very beautifully. Everything is done.
Wow. So, Didi, back to lighthouse. How do we serve as a lighthouse? We keep our places clean. It has to be tidy and organized, and only then can we be on service as a lighthouse.
No. You start with inside out, not
Uh-huh.
necessarily outside in. That means internally, as much you are becoming pure and light and clean, you would like to see that outside also. It's not
Right.
we start with outside. We
I don't
start,
like clutter.
yeah,
Yes.
start from inside. Like Dadi Janki, as much she was becoming perfect, she wanted to see everything perfect. Not
Mm,
because everything was perfect, then she became accurate. No. So it
right.
has to be from inside out. Then we
Um,
take outside in also. That means you can breathe beautifully, your take vibration beautifully.
but I liked also, true about clean spaces, but I liked what you were sharing also before, that you can actually go to different places and do service as a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Right. And there has to be a spinning, and it has to be the spinning of knowledge, or the awareness has to happen, and then that's the service of a lighthouse.
Because when there is reflection and churning, then you remain light. No?
Right, right.
because beautiful thoughts are coming. So that gives you a lot of happiness, inspiration. So you are very, very light,
Didi, from Sundays Murli, what did you like?
What did I like? What did you like?
Many things, but I was thinking about the total surrender. And my understanding, and I wanted to ask you this question, my understanding of total surrender, where the Baba said, was that you have to always have good wishes and pure feelings for everyone. And so I was thinking surrender here is like you're surrendering your every thought and you're surrendering your opinion about people, and just whatever Baba's opinion about them is, that's what it is. And I've been thinking about this, is what is the difference between good wishes and pure feelings?
Yeah, that is something else. But surrender is every moment, drama, it happened, let Baba take care. Drama is past, it's all right. And then think of Baba. Keep surrendering to Baba, but without giving full stop. No, or saying past is past. You cannot surrender. You
Right.
are you are carrying things with you. Whatever happened 5 days ago, you're carrying. You're not surrendering. If you surrender, you won't repeat it. We gave to Baba, no? Baba will take care of it, no? Why I am so bothered for everything. So surrender is drama. Okay, let's move forward. And I give to Baba. Baba, this is your home, this is your yagya, all are your children. More you surrender to Baba, more you see changes happen. Changes can only happen if I set that example of surrender. And surrender is drama and surrender. If you don't use drama, you can't surrender because you have so much stuff inside. What is surrender? Not to bring your baggage and you are at center, so I'm no surrender. Surrender internally, I gave to Baba. It was drama, I gave to Baba. And constant surrender actually is very important to remain light. You can use knowledge, you can do service, make physical changes, but inner lightness doesn't come. You still feel I am one who kind of, everyone. But surrender is your give to Baba. And then you see your stage will bring changes. It's not what I think should change will change. It's our stage will help. The whole change, whether it is atmosphere, whether it is inspiration to do things, and that presence of that instrument at any place will bring lot of energy. So I tell everyone that truly surrender. Okay, now your question is that we give good wishes, but our feelings haven't changed. Unless feelings change, good wishes will not work. Like if anything happened or anyone did anything, but I don't feel bad, I am still in my pure feelings. And
Right.
then you have good wishes, they work. If you don't have feelings, haven't changed. And sometimes, okay, I have good wishes. Oh, I have good wishes for you. The way we say even doesn't show that you have good.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
So feelings are very more important than thoughts. Feelings are very important than the thoughts because thoughts create feelings, feelings create thoughts. So that is why Baba kept saying good wishes and pure feelings.
So, how do you not get affected by other people's feelings for you? How do you not get influenced by that?
That's what recently we had been talking about. See, there is a time in life where you should go beyond, in the sense of, see, we are also sensitive, but we are also ambitious. We also have desires. Combination of many things make us keep feeling, you know. But when we want good wishes and pure feelings, which we should have, because every Baba's instrument is valuable, is most essential, right? Has important
Absolutely.
role to play. So more you contribute, it's like your pure feelings and good wishes will help the other soul, and then other soul will help the yajna, and how much credit we will get, And
Mhm.
those credits very few earn, because they're still seeing things in a very gross way. If we see more in a broader way, unlimited way, and specialities of the self and others, I think feelings will always remain good.
Mm.
Feelings should remain good. And then, of course, in those pure feelings, when you have good wishes, it works. We had a situation quite strong for a few months in Peace Village. We had one meeting, other meeting, all. But I just said, oh, I'm going to do Mansa Seva. Because some of the situation you can't resolve.
Absolutely.
And, suddenly it got okay, it got resolved, which nobody could believe that it will happen so quickly. So really it is our feelings. Whatever that person does is wrong, we know. But I cannot have those feelings for that person. That person is going through some settling of karmic account, or maybe going through some mental, difficulties. So our pure feelings and good wishes can, what Dadi said, give sumati. I always say, Baba, give sumati to that soul, so that the soul can decide for his life or her life in a proper way. So it's a very subtle thing where you can serve in such a way that obstacles, because they are obstacles for yajna, they are removed.
Right. Right. Right.
But if we are caught up into very little things all the time, you can't do service of those pure feelings, good wishes. So
So
we have to,
even to have the lighthouse stage, the most important thing is to have pure feelings.
right.
Mm. Thank you so much, Didi.
Okay, nice topic. Okay.
Nice talking to
Om
you.
Shanti
Om
Shri.
Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you. So tomorrow is Thursday and our schedule from Amritvela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. A special Amritvela in the evening 5 to 6 p.m. English Sakar Muli. Together with that, in breakout room with the children Malay class 6 o'clock, but will start, followed by Hindi series. Once again, please make a note for the timing. We do start early on Thursdays because of book offering. So from 7, we start with Hindi series and then book offering, book message, and then English series. Now we will listen. We will take Drishti from Baba, from Didi, and remember Baba.
जीवन भर मेरे साथ रहे हो, जीवन भर मेरे साथ रहे हो, ये पिछले कर्मों का फल, जैसा आज मेरा चमकीला ऐसा सुंदर होगा कल, ये विश्वास मुझे बाबा, ये विश्वास मुझे बाबा। कदम कदम पर बाबा तुमने मेरा साथ निभाया है। कदम कदम पर बाबा तुमने मेरा साथ निभाया है। जो
हार कर जो ना हारे, जीत उसी की होती है। घनघोर अंधेरे में भी जलती जगमग उसकी ज्योति है। जैसा देखोगे तुम वैसा बन जाओगे। जैसा चाहोगे तुम वैसा बन जाओगे। ये सूरज है तो है किरण, बादल है तो है पवन, प्राण है तो है तन मन, सात सुरों में है सरगम। जो धरती है तो है सागर, जल थल है तो है जीवन, जीवन है तो है भगवन। भगवान के संग समय करो सफल। जैसा कर्म करोगे वैसा पाओगे फल। जैसा सोचोगे तुम वैसा बन जाओगे। जैसा कर्म होगा वैसा फल पाओगे। श्रेष्ठ कर्म का आधार है खुद का कर लो दर्शन। यही जीवन का सार है, यही जीवन का सार है। जैसा सोचोगे तुम वैसा बन जाओगे। जैसा कर्म होगा वैसा फल पाओगे। जैसा सोचोगे तुम वैसा बन जाओगे। जैसा कर्म होगा वैसा फल पाओगे।
ओम शांति, ओम शांति।